Hello everyone, this is Boricua Banks and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. In the last episode, we were still in the trial defending Iris as Edgeworth, and we had found several contradictions in Sister Bikini's testimony, but it got to the point that we were like, okay, we still need to ask somebody else something. So we're going to have to question good old Larry now. Let's continue on. Okay. Did I read all of his stuff? I don't think I did. Maybe? Maybe not. I don't remember. I was at that lodge out in the mountains, looking up at the stars that night. I walked to the bridge a number of times, but I didn't see a snowmobile. Oh, that's right, he was stuttering about this. Okay, so I did read this. I didn't meet anyone at the bridge that night, but we know you did. Seems that he's going to claim to have nothing to do with this to the end. I don't want this guy to cost us any more time. I need to slice through his obvious contradictions and keep things moving along. Okay. He has obvious contradictions? Went to the bridge a number of times. I didn't see a snowmobile. Let's press. Larry, you really didn't see it. Hey! No need to hit your desk. I can hear you. I didn't see it. I didn't see a snowmobile. Why do you keep stuttering? Larry, say snowmobile for me, please. Snowmobile? What the? If you truly have nothing to hide, then why are you stammering like you just flew over a cuckoo's nest? Shut up! What's this? I don't know. Don't ask me. It seems that I'll need to start from a more obvious contradiction. I'm going to strike the blow that will finally get him to spill the beans. Okay. But you met Phoenix? You didn't meet anyone. That's right, because I've got nothing to do with this. And I'm just here to buy some Viridian paint, okay? Come on, I expect to see those Crimson Lake faces, now! It would appear that simply pressing him isn't going to be enough, Mr. Edgeworth. Indeed. It seems that he's going to claim to have nothing to do with this to the end, okay. But you met Phoenix! Is this the contradiction? Do I just Am I missing something? Am I just dumb? I feel very dumb right now, the fact that I can't seem to think of it. So I think all we have to do is present Phoenix here. That's all I can think of. Oh, okay, I was right. That was a little too easy. I was kind of confused. Larry Botts. I can understand why you might want to throw your old life away. You're pretty pathetic, and you cause all sorts of trouble. I'm sorry. But, having realized just how much of a nuisance you've been, that could be considered a step in the right direction. Edgy, are you trying to console me? It certainly doesn't sound that way to me. However, I cannot forgive you for simply turning away from the incidents you create. You're totally pinning this on me. Now then, let us talk about the night of the murder. Sister Bikini, after seeing the murder take place, asked Phoenix Wright to report it. Thus, he headed for the public phone by the bridge. There he happened across a certain nefarious individual. Nefarious, You, Larry Botts. That's right, me, in the flesh. Listen carefully, witness. It doesn't matter if you change your name. So long as you remain pretty pathetic, you will continue to cause these incidents. That reality will not change. But what do you want me to do then? Larry, what you need to change is your inner self. What you saw that night. Testify truthfully. That is all you can do for now. Edgy, I think I've finally woken up. Well, I guess I could still be sleeping. What the hell? I'm woke now! Larry, please. But anyway, I'll do it. I'll testify. Well, I'm not sure this will go especially well. I'll ask again then, witness. What did you see on the night of the murder? Okay. We had to get that stupid nonsense out of the way. I went to the shack at around 9, so it would have been around 10:30 p.m. I was lying under my bedding when a white flash almost blinded me. I looked out the window, and Dusky Bridge was on fire. There was still some thunder, but I went right away to check it out. That's when I ran into Nick. You certainly saw quite a lot, didn't you? So, what happened to the bridge after it caught on fire? It was like me after a 3-day stint chasing a girl. It totally burnt out. A 3-day stint chasing a girl. Larry, please. Like, almost totally gone. I mean, trying to cross the burning remains was what caused Nick to fall. What did you say? Oh, don't worry. Nothing life-threatening. He just caught a cold. Oh, she was worried about Phoenix. Okay, nice. As always, hard to know if he should be called lucky or unlucky. Now, Mr. Edgeworth, please commence your cross-examination. Alright. I still feel like you're leaving something out, Larry. You went to the shack at around 9. 10:30. You were lying under the bedding. Let me look at the weather data thing again. Let's see. Snow, lightning from 10 to approximately 11. Lightning struck at 10:45. Around 30 minutes passed between the fire starting and going out. I feel like that might be it, but let's see. Looked out the window, Dusky Bridge is on fire. There was still some thunder, but I went right away to check it out. That's when you ran into Nick. He told me about the burning bridge yesterday, but there's still something that doesn't quite fit. It looks like, despite his change of heart, Larry still isn't telling us the whole truth. Okay, that's what I thought. But how do I get him to tell me what he saw? I think we have to press something. Let's press this one. You said right away, but exactly how long after the strike was that? See, I was trying to get the timing down. The lightning fell and then the bridge caught on fire, maybe around 5 minutes? I mean, I suddenly thought, gotta go check this out. How far is this small shack you were in from the bridge? Hold on. Well, it had pretty much stopped snowing. I guess about a 5-minute walk? Okay, I gotta really think about this. And how did Dusky Bridge look when you got there? Like I had recovered a piece of my childhood. I mean, not even the bonfires kids make during school camping trips can compare. Well, should I press him for a little more info? Why didn't you call anyone? 'Cause you were just standing there like an idiot, and Phoenix was the one who had to tell you call someone. Larry, let me ask you one thing. What is it, Edgy? What's with the serious face? Why didn't you call anyone? What do you mean? Normally, when faced with a towering inferno, one would try and tell someone. I'm sorry, I see towering inferno and I think of my friend Inferno and I'm like, imagining her super tall and scary. Which is very funny. Okay, anyway, Inferno will not see this, hopefully, or otherwise she would probably be roaring at me. There's a public phone right by Dusky Bridge, correct? Well, of course I thought of doing that. But why didn't you? So then, let's hear why you didn't. Huh? Yeah, okay, a reason. My reason. It isn't that I didn't try to tell anyone. I just didn't have time to, okay? Wait, what? I arrived at the bridge, and Nick showed up less than a minute later. You claim to have arrived at the bridge at the same time as Wright. Yeah. I thought I'd better tell someone about this. But then Nick came up yelling about murder. It totally made me forget about the bridge. The fire was pretty much out by then anyway. What's this feeling? I suddenly have a terrible case of unease. The timing doesn't fit, man. It was after contacting the police that Phoenix Wright fell from the bridge, correct? Yeah, that's pretty much it. More or less. He told me about the burning bridge, but yeah. Okay. So that is a contradiction. It has to be. Nick showed up. Wait. So the murder occurred closer to 11, right? And yet he's saying, where is it? Hold on. 10:50, 10 to 11. It struck Dusky Bridge at 10:45. Around 30 minutes passed between the fire starting and going out. But you're saying right now you ran there 5 minutes after it struck. So that would be around 10:50. And then 30 minutes, but then you were saying that the fire was going out? So yeah, the timing doesn't make sense. Your very existence being a contradiction. What exists but shouldn't? Larry Butts. Oh my god. I'm not sure if you can grasp this or not. What the hey? What the hey instead of hell? What the hey, Edgy? You make me sound like some sort of alien. But your testimony is conclusively contradictory. The problem here is time. I've never been the best timekeeper, you know. 3 minutes after Billy leaves on foot, you follow him on your bicycle. Oh, I hate those kind of math problems. I was never good at them. How long does it take for you to catch up with him? Terrible at those. This is much more simple. You saw the lightning strike Dusky Bridge and immediately went to see what had happened. Is this correct? Yeah. Well, I wasted about 5 minutes first, but more or less. I have the weather data from the night of the murder here. According to this, the lightning fell at 10:45 p.m. You say it takes less than 5 minutes from the shack to Dusky Bridge, meaning you probably got there at around 11. That all sounds about right, I guess. And then Nick showed up and did his falling act. That is impossible. What do you mean? 11 p.m. is when the murder occurred in Hazakura Temple. Thus, Wright was still there, in the courtyard. There is no way that Larry could have encountered him at Dusky Bridge at that time. Excuse me, I have an objection. Such a casual objection, too. You do? Edgy, how many times do I have to say this? I'm not Larry, I'm Laurice Donut. Yeah! It has not been proven that the murder occurred at 11 p.m. The sister only said around 11. In which case, it could have been earlier than that. Watch your footing there, Miss Franziska von Karma. The slope ahead is slippery. For there is still no way that Wright could have been at Dosky Bridge at 11 p.m. And why not? It is clearly written here in the weather data report. It took around 30 minutes for the bridge to burn out. Therefore, the bridge must have been burning until at least 11:15 p.m. Which means what exactly? Wright did not see the bridge as it was burning that night. He did not arrive there until after the flames had died down, or else he definitely would not have tried to cross. Larry, you arrived at the bridge at 11 p.m. Wright did not make it there until at least 11:15. Are you still trying to hide something from us? What happened during these missing 15 minutes? I feel like I just woke up. Again? I guess I was still sleeping after all. Ha ha ha, pinch me. Oh my god, Larry. Order, 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 order! So, there was a missing 15 minutes prior to meeting Phoenix Wright. I hardly see that as much of a problem. Yeah, not much of a problem at all. Really? The bridge is burning before your eyes and there was a phone right next to it. Why then did you not report the incident, or accident? Sorry. Did you simply watch the bridge burn? Judge, some people just want to watch the world burn. If you guys know where that's from, please let me know. I love that movie. But yeah, Larry's an idiot, so maybe it's not too surprising for him to just stand there watching. That is the problem here. Even after the bridge burnt out, he was still there. Ah. He simply stood there and didn't report anything. That's what it sounds like. This might be Larry we are talking about, but even he is incapable of being so stupid. There has to be a reason for his inaction. Edgy, I think it's about time I got serious with you, dude. Uh-oh. His version of serious is not always the best for us. Just as I thought. You've been playing with us all this time. You are the mastermind behind several murders, aren't you? All along, Larry's been much more of a genius than we give him credit for. I would actually like that. I would like to see the day happen when Larry is revealed to be like an evil mastermind or something. That would be really cool. That would be a nice change of character for him. Listen, I'm going to tell you everything. Are you sure you want to hear it all? Yes. I may really say it this time. Everything. Ugh! Then say it. Very well. I have a terribly bad feeling about this, however. Let's have the witness finally give us the whole truth. Now, for this 15-minute gap, what were you doing, witness? Alright. The missing 15 minutes. I'm a donim. I'm an artist. What do you think I was doing? Sketching. In front of the bridge. I was whipped up into a frenzy of art. The shock and awe that I was feeling, I transferred it all directly onto the page. Before I realized it, the flames had gone out and then he came running up. I suppose artists can be strange folk. That's right. I'm willing to sacrifice everything in order to draw the perfect sketch. Including the truth from the sound of it. Mr. Edgeworth, has this removed the last of your doubts? Not at all, Your Honor. One very large doubt still remains. And what would that be? This is a surprisingly believable story, especially considering the source. So why did he think he needed to hide it from us until now? I intend to drag the reason out of him. You'll regret this, Edgy. Ooh, you sound like you're threatening me, sir. Don't threaten me. Alright. So, do we get to press? Or are you doing sketching in front of the bridge? Shock and all. I transferred it all directly onto the page. Let me just press then. The burning bridge moved you that much, did it? I find that hard to believe. You moron, Edgy! You don't understand me at all. If I see an abandoned cat, I find myself passing by it with tears in my eyes. I am a man overflowing with irresponsible kindness, and I use my irresponsible kindness to fill the pages of my notebook. An artist using a notebook. It's so pathetic, it makes me want to cry myself. I command you to go buy at least a proper sketch pad. What has that got to do with anything? I'm not sure if I care for an artist using a notebook for sketching. Proceed, witness. Okay, which one do I have to... Before I realized it... No. Maybe it was this one? Press. Sketching. The burning bridge. The burning bridge and everything that came with it. Wait, what's that supposed to mean? What? Came with it. You want to hear this from my lips, do you, Edgy? You'll regret this. This sketch of mine is... Ugh! Enough. Just take that ridiculous sketch of yours out already, witness. What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. That does indeed appear to be the fastest solution. I'll leave it to you, Mr. Edgeworth. What should I do? I've got a terrible feeling that the instant this sketch is revealed, the entire world may be changed by what is depicted there. So dramatic. Let's look at the sketch. We gotta know. Larry, I wonder if you could show us your sketch, please. Well, well, even I couldn't have imagined it turned out like this. Imagined what? That Laurie Stoneham's debut would take place here, today, like this. Ow, 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 ow. Show it, now. Okay, but steel yourselves. This is the world of Laurie Stoneham. What? Larry. Their faces. Well. So this is Dusky Bridge, correct? Quite a large bridge, isn't it? Your response, Miss Von Karma. Yes, well. It's a better drawing than I expected. Isn't it? Isn't it? I struggled to reproduce those flames. I really did. Yes, I'm sure you did. They're all so shocked. This is going to get ugly. No one has the bravery to bring it up, it seems. This mysterious flying object. Larry. What? The burning bridge is fine, but what is that unfortunate looking figure? Ah, you spotted that? I thought you might. Dude. However much I might want to ignore it, I can't. It's Iris, of course. Iris. I wish she'd take better care of herself. We have to plan our... Wait, what? Dude. He's crazy. We have to plan for our future, you know. What would have happened to her if she had injured herself flying like that? Larry, do you understand the words that are even coming out of your mouth? Even Edgeworth is like, Larry, please, answer this next question honestly. Okay. Are you really claiming to have seen this? Are you claiming to have seen the silhouette of the defendant flying over a bridge that was engulfed in flames? Yep, that's what I saw. That's why I drew it. I'm an artist, a real artist. Oh, you? Ha! I forgot about that. Everyone took a turn. The judge is like, hi! This girl, she's really high up in this picture. I think the answer to that is yes. Larry must be high. Ugh! What was that for? This is all a bad dream. I was hitting you on the cheek to test that theory. Please whip your own cheek from now on if you wish to test your wild theories. Anyway, no court of law will ever acknowledge that people can fly. Actually, there is some precedent for this. Yep, another Phoenix Wright case. She was flying pretty high, my sweet Iris. She was about 30 feet above the bridge at least. It was really something to see. This has to be some kind of mistake. Mr. Edgeworth, please bring the witness back down to earth. What? Me? This witness is your friend, is he not? Accessory to foolishness, Miles Edgeworth. Let us get back to the cross-examination, by force if necessary. Mr. Edgeworth, I expect you to expose the obvious contradiction here. Yes, Your Honor. Looks like I've got another reason to remember this moron. Well, what did you think of my debut piece? Get that thing away from me! I'll catch idiocy! It's contagious! Now, hurry up and cross-examine him. Okay, well, we will do that in the next episode. Larry's crazy, and I think we have enough for one episode's worth. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. And until next time, have a nice day. Bye!